Chapter 6. We start off as we see Kawashima looking as red as a tomato. She wonders why she is thinking about Kimura even though she got to hang out with Akun. She remembers making bold moves on Akun and thinks that even though she tried so hard, why can't she stop thinking about Kimura-kun? As she worries about this, she reaches her classroom. As she sits down on her seat, Kimura enters and greets her. Suddenly hearing him surprises her. As she blushes, she turns around and awkwardly greets him back. She looks like she's about to lose it as she tells herself to calm down and get a hold of herself. Kimura just cheers her on earnestly. Kimura looks at Kawashima acting weirdly and gets confused. Kawashima's head starts steaming as she thinks that it feels like she's having a fever. Ayame looks at Kawashima. We see Ayame go to Kawashima as she asks her if she knows how to bring down a fever. Hearing this surprises Kawashima. She thinks that Ayame noticed her and tells her that she doesn't have a fever. Hearing this confuses Ayame. She tells Kawashima that she was not talking about her. She says that Akun caught a cold, so he stayed home today. Hearing this makes Kawashima realize that Akun's seat is empty. Kawashima breathes a sigh of relief as she thought that Ayame noticed how flustered she was. Ayame continues and tells Kawashima that she doesn't really know how to take care of someone sick at home, so she was hoping she could tell her. Kawashima recalls Akun telling them that he feels a bit feverish and can't believe that he actually caught a cold. She wonders if the reason for his cold getting worse is because she messed with him that day. To make up for it, Kawashima agrees with Ayame and tells her that she will show her how to take care of him. Kimura hears this and starts worrying. Ayame cheers up as the life in her eyes comes back. She smiles and tells Kawashima that she's a lifesaver. Seeing Ayame like this makes Kawashima's heart skip a beat. Kawashima starts telling her how to take care of someone sick. As Kawashima explains the first step, which is to wipe their sweat off, Kimura starts thinking about how this would be with Ayame and Akun. Kawashima innocently continues and tells her to help him change clothes and then check their temperature. As Kimura hears these steps, he gets more worried. Kawashima ends it by saying that Ayame should make rice porridge or something and have the sick person eat it. Suddenly, Kimura jumps in and tells her to wait. Kawashima gets surprised as she asks him what's wrong. Kimura whispers to Kawashima that she shouldn't go, giving the winning heroine useful info. As Kawashima stands next to him, Kimura asks Ayame, wouldn't it be safest to just take Akun to the hospital? Ayame replies and says that Akun won't go to the hospital because it costs money. She looks worried as she says that she's never taken care of anyone sick before either. Suddenly she gets an idea and calls Kimura and Kawashima. Now, we see the three of them in an empty nurse room as Ayame tells them that they should do a demo. Kimura looks confused as he asks them why does he have to be a part of this too. Ayame looks at him and tells him that he sounded like he knew all about it, barging into their talk and all. He starts sweating as he tries to tell her that's not what he meant. Kawashima stands behind Kimura with a towel as she looks like she's about to explode. She tells them that they should start with wiping off the sweat properly. She starts shaking and looks nervous as she goes closer to him while telling Ayame that this is how to do it. Kawashima tries to go clean his underarms. Kimura hears this and tells her to hold on a second as she's too close. Kawashima doesn't listen to him and moves to clean his back now. Seeing her so close makes Kimura jolt and jump back. As he's doing this, his hand touches Kawashima's hand. Upon their hands touching, Kawashima falls flat on the ground. Seeing this worries him as he asks her what's wrong. As Kawashima is flustered, she hands over the towel to Ayame and tells her that this is how to do it and it's her turn. Ayame seems nervous as she takes the towel. As they are doing this, Kimura tries to stop them. They don't listen to him once again. Ayame's head is filled with the instructions which Kawashima gave to her. She keeps repeating the instructions as she goes closer to Kimura. Kimura tells them to calm down for a second, but she can't hear him. Suddenly, she bends down to clean Kimura. As she does this, Kimura sees her assets and screams at her to stop. She still can't hear him as she goes for his back now. As she puts the towel on his back, she presses her assets onto his back as well. Feeling this soft sensation on his back frightens him. He suddenly gets up and screams at her. Ayame looks annoyed as she asks him what's wrong now and what's the problem. Kimura panics as he tells her to please wait and back off for now. She says that he's awfully noisy for a patient and tells him to behave himself. As she says this, she once again presses her assets onto him. He tries to reach for his back as he tells her that the issue is something else. She doesn't listen to him and starts practicing cleaning on him. Suddenly, Kawashima jumps in and pushes them both to the side. As her face is bright red, She tells them that they two are a bit too close. Hearing this shocks Ayame. She turns to Kimura and asks, "Is that so?" Kimura screams and replies, "Yeah, girl." Ayame grows gloomy as she tells them that she can't even do something like this, even though Eikun's always helping her with so many things. Kawashima sees how gloomy Ayame is and feels bad for her. As Kimura sits down, he tells her just that feeling alone is enough. If she keeps getting too close without being used to it, there's a chance she might catch his cold. He tells her to take care of her own body as well. Hearing this gets her serious. She tries to tell him something, but he stops her and says that even though she isn't used to it, she still tried her best to practice nursing on him. That's already more than enough. She's the best fiancé anyone could ask for. Hearing this makes her blush a little. He continues and tells her with a smile that he would have fallen for her already if it were him. Hearing this makes her blush even more, like she's been hit with a critical hit. Her head starts steaming as she blushes and says, "What the hell was that?" Kawashima sees this and becomes red as she's annoyed. Ayame replies and tells him that Eikun has a fever. She can't just leave him alone. Hearing this makes Kimura say, "Fine then." He hits his chest and tells her that she can leave it to him. Hearing this shocks Kawashima. He tells them that he'll go to her house with her today, and they'll take care of Eikun together. He shall teach her anything that she doesn't understand. Hearing this relieves her stress and worries a lot. Ayame starts blushing as she tells him that he's really dependable. Seeing Ayame behave like this annoys Kawashima even more. Kawashima jumps in and tells them to wait a minute. If they plan to do this, that means that Kimura is staying over at Ayame's house. Kimura tells her to relax. Hearing this confuses Kawashima. With a proud look, Kimura tells her that he'll make sure those two don't turn this whole sick visit event into a big moment. Hearing this worries her as she thinks that is not what this is about. She loses it as she can't take it anymore and tells them that she's going to. She'll help take care of Eikun as well. Hearing this surprises the others. Kimura puts his hand on her shoulder and tells her that he didn't think she would get so motivated. He smugly smiles at her as he says, "So, basically, we're all going to pile up a bunch of flags together during this sick visit. Get it?" Kawashima is shocked at how wrong Kimura got it, but goes along with him. Kimura gets excited as he tells them that they should go to Eikun's home now. As he says this, Kawashima stands there looking completely baffled. And this is how this chapter ends. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you,